On the set of Guillermo del Toro's take on Frankenstein, Oscar Isaac reveals that his director used a rather risque Spanish joke to guide his performance. Isaac explains that because both he and del Toro speak Spanish, the director would deliver directions in Spanish, and sometimes via jokes that don't translate well into English. According to Isaac, one of the most memorable moments involved del Toro describing a metaphor involving a mouse and a lion in a sexual metaphor. "You're the mouse that's really excited about fighting the lion for the first time," Isaac recalls the director saying. Isaac laughs as he admits, "I can play that. I understand. I'm really excited. I'm scared, but I'm excited." Isaac says the joke was untranslatable, meaning that once rendered into English, it loses the flavor, the punchline, or the cultural tone. "A lot of the jokes aren't translatable because they sound kind of awful when you're telling them in English," he says. The purpose of the joke, Isaac explains, was to guide how he should inhabit his character, Victor Frankenstein. Del Toro's instruction wasn't simply about a mad scientist animating a creature, but about embodying a state of intense, nervous excitement, of wonder, fear, and the thrill of creation. The metaphor of a mouse and lion captures the sense of desirous energy and trepidation that del Toro aimed for in Isaac's performance. Isaac also says that the atmosphere on the film's set skewed far from the purely grim Gothic vibes one might expect. Even though the material is dark, Isaac describes the experience as joyful, playful, even exuberant. He says del Toro set a tone of creative fun, a feature that the Spanish language jokes helped facilitate. In short, what we're seeing is a moment of creative collaboration where language and culture play a part. Del Toro's choice to speak Spanish with Isaac allowed him to use jokes, metaphors, and tonal cues that function differently than a literal translation might permit. For Isaac, the mouse and lion joke became a shorthand for emotional state: excited, nervous, enthralled, and just a little out of control. As Frankenstein gears up for release, this anecdote gives a peek behind the scenes into how a director and actor bond, how language can become a creative tool, and how a bit of playful irreverence can help shape what might otherwise be a bleak story of creation and consequence.